All right, so here's the next one. We have characteristics of quadratic equations. So this right here is you're gonna just identify all the characteristics, stuff that we've already covered in the class. And so let's go ahead and identify these characteristics. So domain is, right, how far left and how far right. I'll do one example and you guys can do the rest. Your domain for this example right here is how far left. It goes from here. So that's, I actually can't say it stops, right? So it's going to go to negative infinity. And then I would say it goes from here to positive infinity. And we're talking about x values, so bam, bam. But since my domain goes from all the to negative infinity to positive infinity, this is all real numbers. Okay, all real numbers. My range is how high and how low. So I would just say this, if you're ever going from negative infinity to positive infinity, this will always be your answer, okay? Okay, now your range is how high and how low. So this is the highest my graph goes, right? What is that? That's 1. The lowest my graph goes, can I put a line here and say it stops? No, right? Because arrows means it's going to go forever down, so it's going to negative infinity. And we're talking about y values, so my range is going to be from negative infinity to 1, right? Negative infinity is definitely less than 1 because negative infinity is like owing $1 million. It's a lot of money you want to owe. I'd rather have $1 than owe $1 million. Bam, 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 and then this will equal to. All right, x and y intercepts. Let me erase this. Where's my x and y intercept? So this right here is, let's do x intercept. So we have x-intercept here, right? So we'll say x equals 3, x equals -1. Those are my x-intercepts. Where's my y-intercept? Let's do y-intercept. My y-intercept is on the y-axis, right? So here is my y-intercept. We'll say, we'll write as a point this time. We'll say, what's it, 0, -3. My vertex is either the highest or the lowest point on my graph. My vertex is right here. That's my vertex. So then what is this vertex? We always write my vertex as a point, right? X, y. So what is the point for my vertex? It's going to be 2, or -2, 1. Is this vertex the maximum or a minimum? Well, actually, it already tells you it's a maximum value, right? So the maximum value is just whatever the y value is. What is that maximum y value? It's going to be at 1, right? Because this is the maximum value that your graph goes. And then the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is how can you cut this graph in half? Where can you cut it in half? If I cut it right here, this is where it would cut in half. So I would say x equals -2. Remember, that's an equation. And this graph opens down, right? This is opening downwards, and this is opening upwards. All right, so there's one example. You have 3 more to do. Good luck.